Hey guys, Jeff Baxter here, and in this video, I want to give you 3 key principles that allow me to manifest an American Express Platinum card. Now, honestly, it was never a goal of mine to get a Platinum card or a Sapphire or a Black card. I mean, those have never been goals of mine. I've never owned a credit card up until now. All right, always been a big follower of guys like Dave Ramsey that teaches and preaches to stay out of debt, avoid debt, and not to keep up with the Joneses because the Joneses, they're struggling too. I've always been a follower of that kind of advice. It wasn't even up until 3 or 4 months ago when I got my first brand new car, fresh off the lot. All right, but up until then, I drove my same car for the past 5 to 6 years or so. All right, so always lived a pretty frugal lifestyle. And that is like key number 1, okay? Always avoid debt. If you can't afford it, don't buy it, okay? If you can't afford to pay cash for it, don't buy it, all right? Key number 2 is to increase your income. So, whenever I apply for the card, I got approved for it within 3 to 5 minutes or so. You input your income, your personal information. They run a credit check, and within 3 to 5 minutes, they let you know whether or not you're approved. And I believe one of the biggest contributing factors to me getting approved for something like this was my income. All right, so if you want to increase your income, you need to develop a high income skill set. And I found that the best way to do that is to ask yourself, what is it that I'm really good at, and what is a problem that I can help people solve. Each and every last one of you that are watching this video, you have something that you're good at. You have an expertise in a certain field, and with that expertise, with that knowledge, with that skill set, you can help other people solve one major life and or business problem. All right, key number 3 is to be extremely careful of who you co-sign for, okay? Because once again, guys, my income and then also my credit score were the contributing factors that allowed me to get approved for something like this. So, if you co-sign for someone, let's say you co-sign for them on a car, if that car gets repossessed, now that affects your credit. If you co-sign for them on a house and that house, gets in foreclosure, now that's on your credit. Okay, we all have friends that we truly and deeply love. We all have family members that we truly and deeply love. And we've all been asked that favor, can you co-sign for me? I'm not saying to not do so. If my son was to come to me later on in life and ask me to co-sign for him, if I seen that he was responsible and he had the income to support whatever it is that he was trying to get, I would co-sign for him. Okay, I'm not saying not to do it, but I'm saying to be extremely careful. Okay, to pray on that particular decision, because that can affect your credit score, which ultimately affects the rest of your life. All right. So with that being said, guys, those are 3 key principles that allowed me to manifest an American Express Platinum card. Like I mentioned, it wasn't a goal of mine. I just felt the notion, the unction to apply for it, got approved, and now I have it. So with that being said, if you got something out of this video, leave me a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down, I don't mind. All right, so with that being said, there should be some free training in the description of this video as well. If you guys are interested in entrepreneurship, making money online, and growing or scaling a business. God bless, and I'll talk to you soon.